Hello and welcome to Vision Academy. In this video, we are going to learn if else if ladder statement. It is also called multiple selection statements. Out of several alternatives available, it is going to choose the only statement that satisfies the condition. Let us take a general form or syntax of if else if ladder statement. Here I'm going to write if, and inside the round bracket I'm going to write condition 1. If this condition 1 is true, then statement number 1 will get executed. If this condition 1 is false, then else if second condition will be checked. If this second condition is true, then statement 2 will get executed. If this condition 2 is false, then the third condition will be checked, and so on. We can check out n number of conditions. Here I'm going to write else if condition n. If this is true, then statement n will get executed. Even if it is not true, then at least else part default statement will get executed. So here, out of several alternatives available, if the condition 1 is true, statement 1 will get executed. If condition 1 is false, then else if condition 2 will be checked. If this is true, then statement number 2 will get executed, and so on. Up to n number of conditions you can check out. If the nth condition is true, then statement n will get executed. If any one of these condition is returning false value, then at least default statement will get executed. Now, let us take the flow chart. Here I'm going to draw a flow chart. So from the top, I'm going to draw an arrow mark, and now we are going to check out the first condition. I'm going to write is condition 1 question mark, and for this we are going to draw a rhombus. Here, if it is true, then statement number 1 will get executed. I'm going to write here statement 1 will get executed. I'll put it in a rectangular box. Here I'm going to write true, and if it is false, if the condition 1 is false, then control transfers to else if condition 2. So here we are going to check out the second condition. I'm going to write here is condition 2 is what? If it is true, then statement number 2 has to be executed. So here I'm going to draw down arrow mark. If it is true, then statement number 2 must get executed. And we can have n number of statements. I'll write here dot that represent n number of conditions will be checked. Here I'm going to write is condition n question mark, and for this also we are going to draw a rhombus. If it is true, then statement number n will get executed. So here we can have n number of statement. For that I'm going to write ellipses, that is 3 dots. Here I'm going to write statement number n. If it is false, here I'm going to write if it is false, then at least default statement should get executed. Here I'm going to write default statement. And enclose this one in a rectangular box. So here you can see it is just like a staircase, steps. So that's the reason it is called as ladder. Here We are going to draw the down arrow marks after executing one of the statements. If there are any other statements after executing any one of the statements, those statements will get executed. Now, let us take an example. Here I'm going to write a single line command, write a program to find the grade of a student. Now, let us begin with the preprocessor directives. I'll write hash include in the angular brace. I'm going to write stdio.h header file. Next preprocessor directive is hash include in the angular brace console input output.h header file. Now I'm going to write void main function curly open brace, and here in a declaration section we are going to declare all the necessary variables. Now I'm going to write here float type of data because I want to see the percentage. I'm going to write per is a variable of type floating point, and it will hold the real number because percentage is in a real number. Here I'm going to put semicolon and we will ask the user to enter percentage. So I'll write here CLR SCR function, which is used to clear the screen, and this is completely optional. If you want to write, you can write, otherwise you can leave it. Here I'll ask the user to enter the percentage using printf statement. In a double quotation mark, I'm going to write enter the percentage. So end the double quotation mark and put semicolon. And we are going to receive the value from the user through keyboard using scanf statement. And here we have got floating point type of data. That's the reason we have to write the format specifier percentage f and end the double quotation mark, put comma, ampersand of the variable name is per and put semicolon. So after receiving this, we have to check out the condition. If percentage is greater than or equal to 85, then it has to print distinction. I'll write here printf in a double quotation mark. I'm going to write distinction and the double quotation mark and put semicolon. So what is going to happen if the percentage is not greater than or equal to 85? Then we have to check out the next statement. Else if the next condition is what? Is percentage greater than or equal to 60? If it is true, then we have to print first class using printf statement. In a double quotation mark, I'm going to write first class, end the double quotation mark and put semicolon. So what is going to happen if the percentage is not greater than or equal to 60? So we will check out the next statement. Else if is percentage greater than or equal to 50? If it is true, then we have to print second class using printf statement. In a double quotation mark, I'm going to write second class, end the double quotation mark and put semicolon. So next we'll check out the condition. Else if percentage is greater than or equal to 35, then we have to print pass class. I'm going to write here printf statement. In a double quotation mark, I'm going to write pass class. If the percentage is not matching with 85, 60, 50 or 35, then obviously default statement will get executed. Here we are going to write only else. Then we are going to write print f, and in a double quotation mark, I'm going to write fail, end the double quotation mark and put semicolon. Here At the end, we are going to write get ch function and curly closing brace to terminate the program. Now, let us run this program and check out the result. Here I'm going to write output. Once we compile and run this program, it will ask the user to enter the percentage. So now I'm going to enter, for example, 95. Here you can check out PER is holding this value 95. Now we are going to check out the first condition. Percentage is greater than or equal to 85. Yes, 95 is greater than or equal to 85. So hence it is true. So if it is true, then this first statement itself will get executed and it is going to display distinction. So this is called run 1. So once again, we are going to run this program that is called run 2. Once again, it is going to ask the user to enter the percentage. Here I'm going to enter, for example, 65. Here you can check out the first condition is false because percentage is right now 65. Is 65 greater than or 85? No, it is returning false. So it is going to check out the next condition. Else if percentage is what? 65 is greater than or equal to 60? Yes, it is true. In that situation, it is going to print first class. Here I'm going to write first class. Next, I'm going to go for run 3. So once again, it will ask the user to enter the percentage. Now I'm going to enter 51. So you can check out the first condition. Is 51 greater than 85? No, condition fails. It is going to check out the second condition. Percentage is what here? 51 is greater than or equal to 60? No. Once again, this condition, second condition is also returning false value. Here it is going to check out the third condition. Percentage is what here? 51 is greater than or equal to 50? Yes, it is true. If it is true, then it is going to print second class. Here I am going to write second class. So similarly, I'm going to go for run 4. So once again, it is going to ask the user to enter the percentage. Now I'm going to enter, for example, 40. So here it is going to check out 40 is greater than or equal to 85. No, it is false. Is 40 greater than or equal to 60? It is returning false value. Is 40 greater than or equal to 50? No, it is false. Is 40 greater than or equal to 35? Yes, it is true. If it is true, then pass class will be printed. Once again, I'm going to run this program. Now I'm going to enter the percentage which is less than 35. For example, I'm going to enter 30. So first condition, it is returning false value because 30 is not greater than or equal to 85. 30 is not greater than or equal to 60. 30 is not greater than or equal to 50, and 30 is not greater than or equal to 35. So here you can check out all of these conditions are returning false value. If out of several alternatives available, if all the conditions are returning false value, then at least else part default statement will get executed. So here it is going to print fail. Now let us go and execute this program. Here you can check out that I have already written this program to save your time. Let us compile this program by pressing Alt F9. So here it is showing success. That means there is no syntax error. Let us go for execution by pressing Control F9. Here it is asking the user to enter percentage. So now I'm going to enter 95 and press enter. Here you can see it is showing distinction. Now we'll go for the second run. Now I'm going to enter 65 and press enter. Here it is showing first class. Now we'll go for the next execution. Now I'm going to enter 51 and you can check out it is displaying second class. Let us execute this one more time, and now I'm going to enter for example 40 and press enter. Now it is showing first class. Now I'm going to enter percentage which is less than 35. Here I'm going to enter 30 and press enter. Here it is displaying fail. Fail is a default statement.